Welcome to Meaningful Mornings. By show of hands, how many of you feel that you've been part of at least 100 mornings together? At least 100. Okay, the majority of you. I hope you're able to recognize that for every meaningful morning, I follow a framework of commencing, connecting yesterday to today, content, what is the main thought for today, and completion, ending the thought and offering an application. Commence, connect, content, complete. How would you describe what meaningful mornings is? Imagine I gave you the responsibility of commencing, describing what we've been doing for 100 mornings, for 800 mornings. Please share in the chat. If tomorrow you have to facilitate meaningful mornings, how would you populate that first part of commencing? What is all of this to you? Transformative, sure. So it's an opportunity for transformation. It is a forum for gratitude. Okay. Keep reflecting on this. The more clear you are about the purpose of meaningful mornings, the more this will impact you. With our commencement complete, what's next? Our connection. Before I share thoughts on that, everyone, please relax your bodies. Inhale, close your eyes. In our community, a seeker named Tai, his mother is not well. Let us pray for her. Nirbhayatva arogata. May she, may him, may all of us be courageous and healthy. In one of our recent practices to perfection classes, I had asked everyone, when bhaktas meet bhaktas, what do they talk about? When devotees meet devotees, what do they talk about? Bhagavan. They talk about whom they're devoted to. Relatedly, when bhaktas meet Bhagavan, what do they talk about? When devotees meet whom they're devoted to, what do they talk about? Bhaktas. Devotees that are greater than them. I share this because post Prince Arjuna's reflections, Shri Krishna offers refinements. And what this is proof of is that Shri Krishna is a devotee of devotees. If you are devoted to him, he will overtly be devoted to you. Prince Arjuna's sincerity is what is attracting Shri Krishna. The word Krishna means the one who attracts, but you see how the one who attracts is being attracted to Prince Arjuna's sincerity. In verse 19, Shri Krishna shares, Pradhanyataha, which means I can only give you a summary of the greatest. For me to share all of the greatest with you is not possible, so I can only give you a summary. I can train you in this, and by you practicing seeing the greatest, you will tune into all of the greatest. In verse 20, which we're about to start, Sri Krishna's taking this summary and giving the vision behind it. After this verse, after verse 20, there's a long series of verses where Sri Krishna shares, amongst the great, I am the greatest. Amongst the great, I am the greatest. Many, many, many examples. All of that is like a mission statement. It is this verse, verse 20, where he's sharing the vision statement, the vision that is to be felt behind all of these examples, all of this analysis. You're with me. So verse 19, Sri Krishna shares, I will teach you in a summary way. Verse 20, this is the vision. Verse 21 onwards, this is the mission. Verse 20. Aham atma gudakeshaha sarvabhuta shayastitaha aham adischa madhyam cha bhutanam anta eva cha. In the first quarter, aham, Shri Krishna, atma, spirit, and he describes Prince Arjuna as Gudakesha. This is one of my favorite names of Prince Arjuna. My favorite is Dan. It's not, I'm being sarcastic. This is one of my favorites. Gudakesha means the one who has mastered sleep. The master of sleep is one who's not dependent on sleep. And the more comprehensive meaning of this is that he's not tamasic. There's no laziness outside, there's no laziness inside. How we can become Gudakesha. Don't stop sleeping. It is to be reflective. I challenge all of you again, you should never have an experience where you're not enlightened by that experience. Remember I told you my organizational expectation of a student for them to be open to learning. Prince Arjuna, since you're reflective, I want to teach you that I am the Atma. Atma means that which is closest. Another way to understand this, Atma is the locus. From this locus, there are other references. As an example, if Vivek shares, the window is far, that window is a reference and I am the locus. Understood? So if I were to ask you, who are you? If you say you weigh 150 pounds, or you say you've traveled to 20 countries, or your bank account has 200,000 in savings, those are all references. That's not who you are. And Sri Krishna is saying this to Prince Arjuna because I'm going to give you references. This is the greatest and that is the greatest. But understand that the locus of the greatest is God. Yes? What is Sri Krishna the Atma of? Sarva Bhuta Shayastitaha. Sri Krishna is the one who is established in the heart of all beings. This language is incredible. Here are some implications. Established means he's never leaving. You could be the most sleepy person, and some of you are. You can be the most least reflective person. None of you are. And still, who lives in your heart? Shri Krishna. He doesn't have expectations of us. And why heart? Okay. Point to me. Where are you? No one lifts. I'm right here in my armpit or in between my toes. If I ask you who you are, you'll go like this, correct? Even though the heart is just an organ, but still we feel that's who we are. And Sarva Bhuta means all beings. There are no conditions. I feel our community does well, as in we reflect on this, we practice this in terms of all beings. In Iran right now, we know that there is lots and lots and lots of turmoil happening, rightfully so. And one of the slogans that is being used is women, life, freedom. It could be women or woman. Have you seen that slogan? We have an Iranian student in our community, so she and I were chatting about this recently. So the slogan is woman, life, freedom. When I reflect on our community, we invest lots in women. Our Devi Sangha, elevate her story. In terms of life, so much in reference to animals and plants and stones. And freedom, that is a foundation of what we do, to be independently joyous. So us practicing this is us tuning into Shri Krishna. One more reflection relating to this. Can you see your heart? If you can, go to the hospital. Log off and call 911. You can't see it, but you can feel it, right? And I don't even mean your heartbeat. If someone close to you insults you, you feel that ache. And so Shri Krishna subtly teaching Prince Arjuna, you have to feel me and not see me. I will show you some examples of how to see me, but you have to feel me. Aham, Shri Krishna is offering more thoughts for Prince Arjuna to reflect on. Adihi, I am in the beginning. Madhyama, I am in the middle. Anta, Antaha, I am in the end. For whom? Bhutanam. I'm in the beginning, in the middle, in the end of all beings. Now, factually, think lots about this. If we take our outer world, what was there in the beginning? What is there in the middle? What's there in the end? Existence. Before the earth, there is existence. Even before energy, there is existence. And existence doesn't change. There's not Cleveland existence and Stanford existence and air existence and micro existence. There is existence. So that's what Shri Krishna is sharing. I am existence. You are too. More than seeing this, you have to feel this. Now, if we shift to our inner world, what's there in the beginning, middle, and end? Awareness. Before every thought, there's awareness. Even when we're sleeping, there's awareness that we're sleeping. So Shri Krishna is sharing, I'm existence, I'm awareness. You are too. That's God, the existence, the awareness. And now how this will be expressed as the greatest will come in the forthcoming verses. From inspiration to application. This week, You had many profound applications. I'm reviewing them all for you because I know you've done them. This is just for Vivek, not for you. What is Meaningful Mornings? Vivek talking out loud. On Monday, you had to wear vibhuti or ash and earn chocolate. On Tuesday, what are your personal vibhutis? On Wednesday, to pray for others. On Thursday, how do you live? Don't worry, be happy. If you just reflect on these 4 applications, if you've done this week, you've had the best week of your life. Praying for others, automatically one becomes selfless, which means the mind becomes quiet. And so I am led to our application for Friday. On Thursday, as in less than a week from today, we will complete the 400th verse of Bhagavad Gita. Thursday will be the 400th verse. I want you to reflect and write about, how do you not take for granted? And I'm not even isolating that to Bhagavad Gita or Meaningful Mornings. I mean, what are practices for your personality to not take for granted any article, being, or circumstance? Taking for granted in Sanskrit is called avidya. It is ignoring rather than appreciating. Shanti, shanti, shantihi. Be safe, be sound, be serene, be joy.